Are we on? Well, hello, Coffee Time friends. How are y'all doing? Folks, it is Wednesday evening. It feels like Friday evening because it's a holiday weekend. Tomorrow's Thanksgiving. Mom and I are excited. Thanksgiving is probably one of my favorite holidays. I like it because you get to go with family and friends and you get to eat and you don't have to worry about gifts or presents, and there's really not a lot of major decorations to do. Christmas is fun, but Christmas sometimes we've turned it into a job. Sometimes we have to do a lot of work. Mama is going to make her wonderful sawdust salad. We hope we can get all of it done. We know we won't be able to completely finish it because you have to gel this jell-o. But she's going to show you in two parts, and then we may have to come back and show you the ending part. But we didn't want to come on and just come on live and show you. And it's the night for a lot of cooking. A lot of people do a lot of cooking.
And
so
right now, first of all,
Mama's ready. Can you tell?
it's 2 I'm sorry.
Go ahead, Mama. Take it away.
It's 2 cups of water, and I'm going to warm this in the microwave while I'm getting other stuff ready.
Hello, Paula from Bama. How are you? Angela from Colorado. Love Colorado. We've been to Colorado. Been to Alabama, too. Hey, Linda, Greg, how are you? Tammy. We're seeing names pop up. Thank y'all for joining us. I try to give you a little heads up by posting. Sometimes I don't give much because we'll get ready to go and then it's time to do it. This is not, I don't know what this is. It's not really a dessert, but you can use it for dessert. It's a gelatin salad.
When your granny first got it, it was at a church social dinner thing. And the lady that brought it said it was to eat with the meal, with the meats and all of that. But we eat it as a dessert. And what I've got here is a package of lemon jell-o. I'm putting it in here.
This is a 3-ounce package, no sugar, no artificial sweeteners, it says. So it's just a regular 3-ounce Jell-O pack, and the same for the orange. It's just a regular 3-ounce orange Jell-O. So lemon and orange.
Lemon and orange, and that's all that this right here
I'll
calls
tilt
for.
y'all down a little bit.
Calls for, and that's what I'm heating the water for, is dissolve this. And it calls for a cup of pineapples, but you know me, I don't stick with the recipe. I open up a can, and you save the juice. You have to have a cup of juice. And my husband, when he was alive, and every time I made it, I had to battle with him to keep him from drinking my juice. He said, I want that pineapple juice. But you need it for, what you need the juice for is your topping.
Yeah, you don't put it in here now, you wait.
And this is just this size kind.
This is just a Libby's crushed pineapple, and this is a 1 pound 20-ounce can, 1 pound 4-ounce can. And it's just a crushed pineapple.
A cup, but most time I just, since it's crushed pineapples, I just go ahead and put the whole can in there. But see what I'm doing, if I got this little strainer and I'm just rubbing my spoon around there to get the juice.
The cup's 16 ounces.
And
right?
so, yeah, and that's just a hair over a cup, and that's right.
A cup is 8 ounces of, so you're putting...
Some cans of pineapple is like other fruit. You have more juice than others. And if you don't hardly have a cup of juice, you go ahead and add just a little bit of water.
Let's see what this is, Mama. You said I have a can, let me.
Yeah.
Because people will be wanting to know. A cup is 8 ounces.
Yeah.
And so, really,
that's what you need.
A 20-ounce can makes...
You might all the juice out of it.
Right. You get 20 ounces of juice and pineapple together. So, out of that 20-ounce can, she got a good cup of pineapple. So,
and just a little over a cup of juice, which is then all right. I'll just add a speck more flour. But now this is what it takes. And just as soon as that microwave stops, I'll mix this up.
She's heating water in the microwave for the Jell-O. You make the Jell-O just like you would any Jell-O, just a cup of hot cup.
Well, this is no, the 2 cup. Wait just a second. read on it. 2 cups
Yes,
of hot
ma'am.
water.
So you don't use cup of cold?
You use it. It's 2 packages, so I'm using 2 cups of hot water.
Okay.
And then
It says dissolve Jell-O in hot water, plus add cold water. So she's doing 2 packages, so she put 2 cups of hot.
And I'm going to only use, not hardly, a cup and a half
Of cold.
of cold, because that's, I'm going to have to get my spoon.
You can use this one. Gonna put pineapple in there anyway.
Yeah, thank you. I'll let you stir that up, and I'm going to get around the edges, because I couldn't get that whip to go into the...
So this is just a 2 packages of Jell-O and 2 cups of boiling water. And you're going to dissolve this Jell-O till it's dissolved down.
Teamwork.
That's what it takes, Mama. That's what it takes. Teamwork makes the ring work.
Make the job full of faster.
Now this what she's doing with this and putting only a cup of cold. It's what you do with most gelatin salads.
Well, this is a...
Keep it from
I'm going. It
firm.
calls for a cup and a half of cold. Yeah.
Cup and a half of cold.
But I'm just going to put a little over, about a cup and a fourth, because I want it.
You're using real cold.
I'm trying to see what that is. I ain't got my glasses on.
That is 8 ounces.
Tell me when I get to a fourth.
Okay, well,
I
that's
got
a
it.
cup and a fourth.
Okay.
And you're dissolved here, Mom.
I'm ready to pour this in.
You go.
And you can mix that up for me. And I do use filtered water.
This is filtered water. You can taste chlorine in it if you don't use the filtered. So now there you go. That's just orange and lemon Jell-O.
Okay.
I better quit talking. I keep saying the wrong things.
I'm going to put my pineapples right in here. Like I said, you save the juice for your topping. Now, topping is what I like best, and guess what? It's sweet and delicious.
Now you double it from the original recipe, Mom?
No, I've not been.
Let's tilt you down here where you can see what Mama's doing. Let me see if I can see some comments. Happy Thanksgiving to you too, Miss Samantha.
It's not really hard.
Happy Thanksgiving, John. How are you all? Happy Thanksgiving to everybody out there.
Yes, I am.
This is what Thanksgiving is about. The prep and the cooking. It's not just work. It's building memories with family. Like Mama slinging pineapple all over us. That'll be remembered. What about?
That'd be sweet.
You didn't hit me. You just about did.
Well, I've got to get me some bananas up here.
Banana time.
Banana time. These are a little bit not hardly ripe enough, but they're good. I don't like to put them in there if they're overripe, because they will make that overripe taste.
And they will, you know, your bananas is the thing you have to watch about in these. I've heard some people leave the bananas out. Some people don't like bananas, but they will turn brown after a day or two. But we like them in it because I guess that's why we've done it. But
that's why your granny made it.
don't use green bananas, but use fresh bananas. This is not, you can't use overripe bananas.
No. Save them for your pumpkin bread.
For your banana bread.
Banana bread. What am I saying? I'm making pumpkin bread, and so that's what was on my mind. That's what come out. I told you I was having trouble getting my words and stuff today.
I know, me too. I said 8 ounces for a cup, or
16.
16 ounces for a cup. I know it's 8 ounces. My mind is just talking quicker. I was thinking 2 cups of hot, and that's what I was getting derailed.
Your granny would take her the biggest part of the day to make this sawdust. Everything just had to be just cut right so. And you know me, I'm not that. I'm picky on some things.
Granny knew how to pace herself.
Yeah, she paced herself. It took her forever to make them. She said, I've worked on it a half a day. I don't know if she really did or if she's trying to get Johnny's sympathy.
Now, Mama, you know better.
Some enough, 2, or should I?
2 will be enough.
It's kind of bent. That was pretty good size.
Those were pretty big. I'm going to slide them around a little bit. 2 will be enough.
Okay.
You don't really, I don't know, you don't really taste bananas. You would do when you bite into them, but as long as you got a good amount in there. You know, bananas, Lord, sometimes they're big, sometimes they're smaller. You can't really tell a number of bananas. Just put enough.
Okay, if you take the back of your spoon and press them in the Jell-O till they'll coat and won't turn to starch.
Can y'all see what we're doing there? I guess you can. But they're all covered, and there's a good layer of them in there, and that's all you really need. So as long as you have a good layer of bananas, you can do it. Now you can change this up. We have made it one time with tropical fruit cocktail, and it was really good. Mama didn't like it as good. Mama don't like fruit cocktail, but it was different, but it was good, wasn't it, Mama? Mm-hmm. You could put, if you want to, you could probably change this up with lime Jell-O and make it green, and you could make it red, green and red for Christmas. And we don't, but you could. It's yours. Do what you want to with it.
So this is a bag of just miniature marshmallows. This
is. I know y'all will ask me later, and I'll be going, I'm not sure. This is 10 ounces of miniature marshmallows, and she'll use them all.
And it's just from our Save-A-Lot, our store we have here in town.
This is Ginger Evans, but you can use any you want. But it's just a 10-ounce bag of miniature marshmallows. Someone asked once, could you use the large marshmallows? You definitely could. If I use those, I'd place them, though, and just do a roll of them all the way across till it's covered.
And you'll see, I'm just gently pushing on these marshmallows. I want them to be in the Jell-O a little bit. One time I had a lot of company, and I was making this, and I forgot to put my marshmallows on them when I should, and kind of set up a little bit. And they didn't get mashed in the Jell-O. That's good, huh? And what happened is when I started to cut it and take it out, my marshmallows and topping just kind of slid off my Jell-O. So, this will just cause the marshmallows to gel and be firmer in the Jell-O. Okay, and now
It already looks good enough to eat. Let's see what y'all are up to. It says Happy Thanksgiving. Looks yummy. It is yummy, Vicki. We love it.
Okay, so that's all it calls for is the Jell-Os, the pineapple, the bananas, and the marshmallows. And you let this set up a little bit. And while you're setting this up, I'm going to be working on the topping. Thank you. I couldn't come up with that. Can you press that?
Yes, ma'am. I'll close this up. You get started on that top.
Clean up my mess. It's not working all right there.
I know, Mom. We know you're going to clean before you do
Well,
another.
I can't get around to working it.
We know you're going to clean, Mama. There you go. Sealed and ready to freeze.
Okay,
Well, not freeze, but to chill.
Chill. I'm going to set it out here in this refrigerator. And you can go over the topping recipe.
Okay, let me read you the whole recipe. Not done that yet. We'll just start from the beginning in case some of y'all want to write it down. Because some of you may want to, some of y'all may want to cook this tonight for tomorrow. It's a wonderful holiday or just no holiday. You can always eat this. This recipe is already on Coffee Time, and so is a video of Mama making it probably last year or Easter or sometime. I'm not sure the exact time. Just type in on Facebook, go up to your top up here, and type in the search and put in Coffee Time Sawdust Salad. That's Sawdust Salad. Sawdust Salad, and it should pull up the video, and at the top of the video should be the recipe. And if it's not on your video, you'll have to go to the Coffee Time page, because if it just shows up on your videos, a lot of times the stuff at the top don't show up. But I'm going to read the recipe to you in case you want to write it down right quick. This is Sawdust Salad, Mama's Sawdust Salad. 1 box of lemon Jello, and that's a 3-ounce box. 1 box of orange Jello, 3-ounce box. 2 cups of hot water. 1.5 cups of cold water. Mama just puts 1 1/4 cup of cold water. 1 cup of crushed pineapples. Reserve your juice separately and put the whole 20-ounce can of the pineapple drained and pressed through a tea strainer in there. 3 sliced up bananas. We used 2 today. It was plenty enough. 1 package of small marshmallows. That's miniature marshmallows, a whole pack, 10-ounce pack. And then the topping is 2 cups of sour cream, 1 8-ounce cream cheese, softened. You want to put that out as soon as you start this recipe. Mama's had this out here. She had this all out when I came home. So, Mama, how long you had that out? About 30 minutes. 1 egg, 1/2 cup of sugar, granulated white sugar, and 3 tablespoons of flour. Is that self-rising or does it?
Yeah, I use either one I've got.
Mama uses whatever she got, either AP or self-rising, either one, don't matter. And then 1 cup of pineapple juice. Well, you just happen to have a cup left over from your pineapples you just took out. That works out good. And here's the direction. You dissolve the Jello in hot water and then add your cold once all the Jello's there. Add drained pineapples, pour in the dish, sliced bananas on top of this, and cover with marshmallows. Let set in the refrigerator. And you want to make sure everything's covered with Jello too a little bit. Then for the topping, which is what she's getting ready to do, is you beat your eggs, sugar, and flour, and pineapple juice in a cook that until thickened. Let cool, and then add sour cream and cream cheese. Spread on cool mixture. Top with grated American cheese. Now that's not incorrect. It really is topped with cheese. And the cheese just gives it another little element. Some of y'all asked before, would it not be better with pecans? You can do that if you want to. But we've always used the grated cheese. And it's always been great. The cheese, it may not sound like it belongs in there, but once you taste it, you'll understand it's a good thing. So that's the whole recipe, and that's everything you do to it. And so if you want to make that tonight, there you are. You can.
There was a lady asked if she could cut it in half. The only thing you couldn't cut in half would be the egg. You'll have to go ahead and use 1 egg.
I don't think that would matter.
But on your Jello, I do it like I do a cake mix.
Mama.
I take a spoon.
She's over there.
And I measure, get me like 2 bowls of stuff. And I open up my package and I measure out. I divide them equally. And then I just put them back up if I needed to. That's all you have to do. And just hyphen everything. But like I say, the whole egg, there ain't no way I wouldn't do it. So
you could mix it up in a bowl and only use half of it, but I don't think it's going to matter.
No.
The whole egg is not going to hurt the recipe at all. Because it's more of a binder.
Yeah, whole egg. It's checked and good.
Now what are we doing? Put an egg in a bowl before we put it in there. That's called checking an egg. And you want to make sure it's in good shape. And that egg is. See, it's good and round and, well, you can't see. It's good and round and it's clear. So.
Okay, how much sugar did it say to add?
It says right here.
1/2 cup.
This is the top. 2 cups of sour cream, 1 8-ounce cream cheese, 1 egg, 1/2 cup of sugar, white granulated sugar.
This is my 1/2 cup of sugar.
And 3 tablespoons of flour. Mama said any kind will work, self-rising or all-purpose. Either one would work.
And it's mix your sugar and your flour together in here. My eggs over here to the side. Thank you.
And that's 3 tablespoons of flour.
And what I'm doing is I'm going to mix this egg the best I can with this sugar and flour. And it's going to be like a paste. And why I do that is sometimes if you pour all that in here, it will lump the flour. And you don't want that to happen.
Can y'all see her? Let me pull you over. Pull you over and tilt you down a little bit.
You see, I've mixed the sugar and the flour in with that 1 egg, and it's just like looks like chicken base.
Yeah, it looks like better than bouillon.
Mm-hmm. But that's what I've done, and that way your flour won't lump up as bad.
Then here's 1 cup of the pineapple juice that she reserved from the can.
And see the corn, I'm trying to work it in.
What's your whisk?
I'll get it now. Put this down there. Ooh. You're such a good help.
I know, Mama. It's sawdust salad, not helped. Ain't that what they
Shake and bake.
shake and bake? Now, like Mama said, this is the favorite part for a lot of people. I like the Jell-O. I like it all, but this sure does make a good topping. You could make this topping for any kind of Jell-O salad or anything, or a pie or anything. My dad used to say, I wish you just mix that top stuff.
Yeah, he loved it. Okay, now what else I got to go in here?
Well, Mama, you've got 2 cups of sour cream.
Now, you have to cook this. I'll have to take it to the stove.
Right, but you've got everything else in there except the
and
2
cook it
cups of
till
cream.
it gets thick.
You beat the eggs, the sugar, the flour, and add the pineapple juice and cook until thickened.
Okay. So I'm going to leave
And then you have to let it cool.
Yeah, I let it cool just a little bit to cook my cream cheese and my sour cream in it.
So she's going to go over to the stove and she is going to let that cook till thickened. And I'm going to talk to y'all while she does that. I hope y'all had a good day. It's been a nice day here, weather-wise. I think y'all are crooked. Okay, sorry about that. There you are. You're straightened up. Let's see if there's any questions or anything about the sawdust salad. Happy Thanksgiving. Hey, Linda, Tammy, Shirley. Huh. What do you mean, Shirley? Facebook is messing with y'all. Hello, John and Momma from Florida. Hello, Jennifer. Can you substitute artificial sweetener for the sugar? If the sweetener measure is equal volume, cup for cup, you can, Mary. You can always substitute the sugar as long as it's sweet. The substitute can be heated because you're going to heat that. So whichever one you found to be best for baking would work in this just as well, because you are going to boil that till it's thickened. Happy Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving. Everybody's saying Happy Thanksgiving. We want to say Happy Thanksgiving to you all too. It's been, like I said, a good day here. We're ready for a nice long weekend for Thanksgiving. I mean, Thanksgiving is a good time. I'm sure some of y'all are going to be putting up your trees. Has anybody got their trees already up? Mama's answer to that would be yes and no, because she's got 3 up
And 3 more to go.
and 3 to go.
someone got me another tree, so I did have two, but now I've got the.
Well, let me tell you the story about the other tree. So we do a kitchen tree. We have for a couple of years, and well, this tree we just got last year, but we've had kitchen trees. Mama used to do one in fruit and foods and stuff. So last year we did one in utensils and bowls and little stuff, and we got some doll house dishes, I believe it was. But this year she switched it up and she's put a bunch of Tupperware stuff that she had, and some of the Tupperware keychains, and we'll show that to you whenever we show you the trees. But then you all have sent, last year y'all sent several ornaments, and this year y'all have sent several ornaments. So Mama said, you're going to have to get me a tree for my ornaments. Now, I'm running out of room. I said, yes, ma'am. So I've ordered her, we've not got out of the box yet, but I ordered her a flocked pencil tree, tall, a 7.5-foot tree it's supposed to be. And that's for you all. That's for the ones that have sent ornaments and little keepsakes and stuff. And you know, Mama, she keeps every one of them, which if someone's good enough to send you something, you should keep it. You should cherish it. And Mama certainly does. So we're going to fix that tree and put the ornaments and stuff that you all send. Because you'll sure have sent some beautiful stuff. We got a package yesterday with 2 beautiful wooden angels, wasn't it, Mom?
Says adore him.
Says adore him, and they are beautiful. Mama's got them in there ready to show y'all. We caught up the other day, and y'all are just too gracious and generous, and we appreciate everything y'all send. We really, truly do. And we're just amazed at how much y'all send stuff, and we just appreciate it so much. We don't want you spending your money on us. Just being here is gift enough. We love for y'all to be here, to comment. Y'all like and share the page, and y'all do such a good job. And we appreciate it. We appreciate all of our new followers. We had some of y'all are new. I think last month we had a jump, and there were several new ones, and that was wonderful. And some of y'all have been here since the beginning. And when you comment a lot, we know you, and we know your name, and we see you, and it's just like having a visit from someone you've known for years, and it's just wonderful. And the new folks
visit from family and friends.
Visit from family and friends, Mama says, and then your new folks show up, and we start seeing your names, and before you know it, you're just like old family and friends, and so it's just wonderful. It really is. It's a good community, and we need that. The world needs more community, and we need more people in our world. I hate this is taking a few minutes, and but Mama's getting this thick so she can show y'all. This is the difference between doing a live video and doing a pre-recorded video, because normally this is the time where we would pause and thicken this up and then bring it back over. It makes them shorter. But we love doing the lives, and we love talking with you all. And so we're going to do some filming. Mama, what else are you cooking tomorrow, whenever?
I'm going to try to make a pumpkin roll for my niece. Pam, she loves pumpkin roll.
Mama's making Pam a pumpkin roll. Pam's married to my first cousin, and Mama's got adopted children. I'm her only biological child, but everybody in the family is not Mama's kids. In fact, when I was younger, I'd get jealous because she'd do stuff for my cousins and stuff, and I'd say, Mama, how come you're doing that for them? And she's like, that's my other kid. Wouldn't you, Mama?
Yeah.
I can drink coffee late tonight because I don't have to be up so early in the morning. I will get up early. I'm on autopilot, and the time change just got me up earlier for some reason. I guess because we fell back, I'm on old time, and it makes me wake up earlier. But is it thickening?
It's thickening, but it's taking it longer. I had more juice.
This is making Mama nervous that y'all have to wait. She said it's not thickening quick enough. It's okay, Mama. We'll wait on you. Mama don't want to inconvenience y'all.
I should have put a little more flour, which I had a little extra juice.
Mama says mine should have put a little more flour because she had a little bit extra pineapple juice.
All I can say is we'll just eat it runny if it's runny.
It won't be runny. I can tell looking in here that it's thick.
It's a good mug, but it won't.
It'll thicken more as when you bring it over.
It's like,
Here's Mama with some thickened
looks like pudding.
pudding. Is that as thick as it normally is, or do you want to?
I usually get a little thicker, but I don't think it's gonna
You want to make?
thicken.
You want to make up a little slurry with some flour and water and put it in?
No,
Here.
I'll just let it do its best. It'll thicken a whole lot.
It looks pretty thick, Mama.
It'll
I mean, let me see here. Let's look and see. So you can see where we're at. Mama thinks it ain't quite thick enough, but it's pretty thick. I mean, it'll hold. How much thicker would you like it, Mama?
I usually have just a little thicker, but it'll work out.
When it cools, won't it thicken up a little?
Yeah.
We'll let you know when we'll say, yeah, we should have got it thicker.
Oh, goodness, I have flour on
I'll
it.
stir this down and maybe it'll cool a little quicker. You have to let this cool before we add that?
Just a little. I don't put it in the boiling hot.
You want to put this in a bowl?
Mm-mm. I don't want to dirty up more dishes to clean.
So this in here is the
Flour,
one
sugar,
beaten egg. Sugar is a half a cup of granulated sugar, and you could use substitute if you wanted to, which we should have, Mama. And 3 tablespoons of flour and 1 cup of pineapple juice is what this is. And it smells wonderful. It smells pineapple and all that wonderfulness in there. You can smell it. Mama, it seems to be getting thicker to me.
It will as it gets colder.
I mean, it's...
And I'll put,
Y'all can see the consistency there. Is this called ribbons?
yeah.
It looks pretty thick.
I'm going to add some of this and let you stir it in.
This is cream cheese she's adding. Let me tilt y'all down where you can see what's going on.
Just let it.
This will help cool it down, and it'll also help dissolve that cream cheese in there. It really ain't dissolving that much. Yeah, that is.
When you stir it, it'll work out better.
Yeah, it is. It's softening.
You want to dive into that, leave that before it gets on there, don't you?
Yeah, this is good stuff. Nothing wrong with this pot. Mama's going to add a little bit of in there. She's added the whole thing.
Well, you need to get it kind of beat up in there before
Before you put your...
have to work
Sour
with the
cream.
sour cream in there too.
So when this is cooled just a few minutes, add your cream cheese. Let that dissolve in there, and it will, and it'll make a...
And
When this gets finished, it's a white consistency.
this is my cheese. I had about 6 to 8 slices of American cheese, and I just shredded it on this plate and stuff. And you see
So this is just American cheese. She said about 8 slices, or 6 or 8.
6 to 8 slices.
So you can just say 8 ounces, enough to cover whatever dish you're using. Now we'll be making more things at Christmas. We'll be making pineapple casserole, which we made last year. We'll be making
Let me see if I can put this with.
we'll be making some cinnamon apples, which we love, or cinnamon pears, which our mama takes the notion for, pears or apples. And with Red Hots. Thank y'all. Some of y'all sent some Red Hots. Thank you so much, because one year we couldn't find them, but you can find them better now. But y'all, we've got enough for they've sent them, haven't we, Mama?
Yeah, I put them in the freezer and I've got them ready. Now that looks, no, those won't run. Trying to get the cream.
Take your
Yes, sir. I know what you want me to clean the spoon. Okay. And I got that mixed in there. I'll put it in this cup.
I'll put it in the cup.
I'll use it to scrape this out. Okay.
Now see, it's already starting to look lighter, creamier. It's that cream cheese.
I about got all. If you leave a little lump or two, it's all right.
Lumps just mean homemade, don't Mama?
Means I'm hard to stir.
Let me stir it a minute.
Oh, then I'm going to add my sour cream.
This is a
16 ounce.
16 ounce,
It calls
1
for
pound of sour cream.
It calls for 2 cups, so 16 ounces is 2 cups. And that's all I'm going to do.
Well, that came out pretty good.
I run the knife around the edge and it just fell out.
Now this topping is delicious. What's your favorite thing? Comment there and tell us what you love to make. It's a tradition. This is definitely a tradition in our household. Has been for 40 years at least. Or more. My granny made it. This is something almost as traditional as
pumpkin pie.
Pumpkin pie or turkey or anything else for us. We love this. And the whole family loves it. I really have never known of anybody of ours that didn't like it.
Some of the in-laws think.
No, it's not their favorite, but,
Yeah.
but nobody don't ever say they don't like it at all. Oh, you got on your face.
I know it. I hit the Swiss thing when I was trying to start. Hand me that cup closer.
Yes, ma'am. Okay, so that's basically the topping. Mama, does it look y'all like that all the time?
That was a country egg with a darker yellow.
Okay.
If you use store-bought, it's a lighter yellow.
Okay, because I thought it used to look whiter, I thought. This
and
looks
it'll
like...
look whiter once you get it between the two orange colors of white and orange.
Yeah.
I'm going to go get it and put it on there and see if it'll set up.
Is it set up enough?
It probably ain't, but we'll fix it anyway.
Mama's rushing tonight. Usually she'll let it set up a little longer. So you might want to let yours set for 30, 40 minutes. But Mama's wanting to show y'all so she won't keep you on here too long. Pecan pies, Phyllis. Yes, we have, my aunt makes those. Mama makes them sometimes here, but for Thanksgiving, my aunt always makes pecan pie and pumpkin pie. We always have Thanksgiving with Mama's sister, one of her sisters, and we've done that for years and years and years. It does look good, Kathy, and it is good. It's very good. Hello from North Carolina. Hello, Roberta from North Carolina. Mama, you sure it's ready? Are you rushing it?
I'm rushing it a little, but
I told him you wasn't patient.
I'm not patient at all. Put that in. It's pretty.
What would you like for me to put this?
I'm going to have to put
I'll
it
add
back
on this
on.
book.
Anyway.
Upside down. All right, folks, we're back. Mama's back with the adding of this wonderful topping. Can y'all see her?
I want them to see how it's going to look. I usually pour it out in the middle, but I'm afraid it'll
You're afraid it'll sink?
float all the way to the bottom.
So if you got the patience to wait for it to gel, you can let it get a little firmer. This probably was in there about 10, 15 minutes, wasn't it?
Yeah, it wasn't long, but I just want to get it so I can show them how it's supposed to look when it gets through.
I told you they'd wait a few minutes, Mom.
Yeah, but...
This live cooking's hard for you, ain't it?
Yeah. Just cover it like you would cake icing. And
That country egg did make it a little yellower, didn't it?
Yeah, that's the only difference. If you'd use a store-bought one, it would.
Then the yolk would be as dark. Country eggs usually have a richer yolk. That's the reason a lot of people like them. That's the reason a lot of people bake with them. I've known people around here that won't bake with anything but country eggs. I like them, and our cousin has them, and we get them from him. But I won't let it stand between me and a cake.
I know.
Sawdust salad. Some of y'all give me the history on some of it. The cheese on top is kind of like sawdust, they say. But you could top this or just leave it untopped if you don't like cheese. You don't have to put the cheese.
Some people use this cheddar, but your daddy wanted it
American.
calls for American. That's what he's used to eating it.
Yeah, it calls for American, but some you could use cheddar, or like I said, you could use nuts or other things. Some people had said they put walnuts. Some people said they put pecans. One lady wrote me last year, I remember, and I thought that would be good. She had added pecans and grapes to hers and said it was very good. Her family liked it. But this is what we've always made it. This is a traditional sawdust salad for us. So it wouldn't quite be the same if you didn't do this. But now you could very easily change up, which it would change some of the flavor. Like you could use strawberry jell-o or cherry jell-o and make it red. You could put a touch of food coloring in that topping and make it red or green or whatever color you want to use for Christmas. Like we say, it's yours. Do it however you want.
And there it is, the finished product. All it has to do is sit for
I'm
hour or
going
two.
to take you over there and let you see the finished product. Mama's sawdust salad. Folks, that's some good eats right there. You can't beat that. And like I have said before, there's not a holiday or a get-together that this is not appropriate for. In a lot of years, this is what I want for my birthday cake. Mama usually makes both a chocolate stack cake and this. If I request one, I get both. But I'm never quite sure, so I usually tell her for sure what I really want.
Yeah.
But once this sets up, it's good. The bananas, they will turn a little dark in a day or two. But this is perfectly fine for tomorrow. They'll be fine
2 or 3 days usually.
in 2 or 3 days. And when the bananas do turn dark, it's not the end of the world. Just pick them out and eat them anyway. It don't really change the taste. I've picked many bananas out of sawdust salad on the 4th day and been glad to have had it. So
If you'll hand me the lid, I'll take a
Yes,
good
ma'am.
look at it and just show them a good look.
did y'all get a good look? Mama said.
That's what it looks like when you're the finished product. Like
There it is, folks. The American cheese on there, and that's beautiful. You can tell it's still jiggly. But now tomorrow, that'll be absolutely perfect. And that'll be something to enjoy for several days. So, Mama, don't you run off just yet. I guess, are you going to end this live?
if we could.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I was rushing to get it.
We noticed, Mama. We noticed she was all in a hurry. Mama don't like to inconvenience you folks at the least. And sometimes she'll say, you talked too long. You held them on there too long. Step over here, Mama.
We don't want to. It's like,
I'm guilty. I don't deny it. I do talk too long sometimes. All right, y'all having questions about the sawdust salad while Mama's here to answer it live and in person.
oh, I don't know if I can answer questions.
Okay, happy things. Somebody said their video started wrong. I don't know about that. Do you ever make a peanut butter pie? Elizabeth, we do. I've got a delicious recipe for peanut butter pie, and we might make that before Christmas because I've kind of been wanting one.
Oh yeah, you've been wanting one for 2 or 3 weeks.
I really have. Now in the morning, we're gonna make deviled eggs, and I've made deviled eggs on here before, but we'll be doing. I don't know if it'll be live or if I'll do a video of that. And Mama's gonna make a pumpkin roll sometime tonight.
Tonight or sometimes, I don't know when.
Is pumpkin roll something we could show live, or is that something we need to?
You gotta bake it.
So we'll probably record that. I can tell you right now, she's wanting to record it because she won't want to hold y'all on here while we do a baking. But we will we'll record it and I'll post it. Try to in the morning, if not, sometime tomorrow. Anything else, Mama? This is good evening to you both. Good evening, Catherine. How are you? Hi, Diane. Gloria. Coconut added to the top instead of the cheese. You could, June. That would be good. No, I don't know if you caught this earlier. We made this one time. I don't know why we messed with it because most of the time we don't, but Mama made it with tropical fruit cocktail that you can buy, and it was really good. And now that would have been good with coconut and nuts on top, like pecans. Yeah. That tropical fruit was really good in that. And did you use orange jello then too? I don't remember. It's been a while. I think we did. So yeah, you could put coconut on top. Happy Thanksgiving, Shirley. How are you? Any questions? Any other questions? Happy Thanksgiving, Frank from Canada. Well, hi. Kathy, you have no sound? Does everybody else have sound? Happy Thanksgiving. Teresa, it is delicious. It really is. And like I said, I can't think of any. We use this at Easter. We use this for birthdays. We use this at Christmas. We use it at Thanksgiving.
And we use it whenever Johnny takes a notion, wants it.
Notion. Sometimes, you just want, I don't know, it's just comfort food, I guess. You just want something you've had, something you remember being so good as a child. We've made it since the 70s, Becky. Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure, man. Granny made it in was she make it before the 70s? I don't know nothing about before the 70s.
Through the 70s she made it.
Yeah. So this is probably some, does the Jell-O need to set before you add bananas a little bit? No. In fact, they definitely don't need to set. You want to add those bananas so they be in that Jell-O and be covered with the Jell-O, or they will turn dark quicker. If you can get them in that Jell-O and get it underneath the Jell-O, they'll stay.
And you put some marshmallows on it and just kind of press them down in the Jell-O. And
you don't want your marshmallows being loose in there. You want them to be firm in that Jell-O because your topping is kind of heavy. And if you cut it, like Mama said, she done it one time. She forgot to add them in time and the Jell-O did set up. Then your marshmallows will tend to roll and your topping will slide off. I remember that year.
Literally slid off.
But it just makes it more difficult. When you cut this out, it should hold firm, and put it on your plate or you're in a bowl, and it should hold firm like a cake or something. But you want those marshmallows tapped down in that Jell-O enough. They don't have to be inside of it or completely covered.
Just
connect with it. So when it gels, it's a part of the Jell-O. Any other questions I'm seeing right quick? Okay, I guess we're good. If you have any, just add them on, and we'll get to the questions as soon. Probably won't be tonight because we're going to be cooking some more. I guess we're going to make a pumpkin roll right now, and we'll do deviled eggs in the morning, Mama?
I guess. So
Mama likes her deviled eggs. Do you hear her? Mama likes deviled eggs on the day you eat them. She don't like to put them in the refrigerator overnight.
I like them fresh.
Not only does she like them fresh, I just don't know any other way we've ever done them. I don't think you've ever known of you making deviled eggs early.
I don't usually.
But now I tell you what, I'll eat them for 2 or 3 days if they're in there, and I think they're fine. But now Mama wants them made fresh.
So serve them on the dinner.
Yes, ma'am. We will do that.
Okay.
So pumpkin roll in a few minutes, and we will record that, and we will add that later, and then we'll do the deviled eggs in the morning. We may do those live. I can do a deviled egg in a live session here. It won't take long to do deviled eggs.
Oh, I hope not.
Anything else you're going to cook, Mama?
I don't know. I reckon we'll see it.
Now, my aunt will do the dressing and some of that stuff and the turkey. But we'll do it for Christmas, so we'll show y'all that at Christmas time. But you know how traditions are. Mama, you got anything else?
No, I'm just thankful we're all okay and able to have Thanksgiving and enjoy it.
Amen.
And remember all of those that are sick and can't. lift them up in prayer.
Remember those folks who have lost loved ones? This could be a
Very hard time.
very hard time, very sad time. I mean, even my dad's been gone 4 years, well, almost 5 years, and it's still hard, you know. So, like I said the other day, you know, losing a loved one is nothing you get over. It's something you get through, and it takes you the rest of your life to get through it, and it's a part of it. And but you have memories, and that's why we want to always emphasize: make some memories, make some memories of your loved ones. Tell them you love them. Always tell them you love them, because that's just the way you should be. You don't want to give up that time, that opportunity. Okay, anybody else? We're going to go and we're going to say good night for now. But
Good night, Mama.
Mama's got me some more chores to do.
Maybe.
Yeah, she didn't tell me we're going to do a pumpkin roast. I'm sure I'll get help with that some. And then we'll get on with it.
I'm headed back to the fridge.
Well, say good night to him, Mama. I know, but I was talking too.
Good night, Mama, and God bless you. And so I will put my hand over his mouth so I can say.
Wouldn't be the first time. Bye, y'all. Find you something good to eat, make you some memories, and have a great
happy
Thanksgiving. We'll talk to you in the morning for sure, if Lord willing. Talk to you then. Bye.
Bye.